this is a quick list of tips or guide for basic combat with Aerith. I see a lot of people have some trouble fighting as Aerith, and they delegate her to be only a healer, which is fine. Everyone can fight as whatever they wish to fight of, but I feel like they don't take advantage of the full potential that Aerith has. So yeah, we're going to see a couple of tips on how to fight as her. The first thing that we're going to see is that Aerith has a lot of wind up and recovery from her basic attacks, so you cannot just mash attack and expect to escape or dodge enemy attacks. You need to be careful, you need to be a little bit more methodical whenever you fight as Aerith. She's not as fast or has parries like Cloud or Tifa, and she doesn't have the HP like Barret to take the attacks, right? So we're going to see some of her basic attacks. Okay. So you see all the time that she takes to shoot one of her attacks, and there's also some recovery after the attack leaves her staff, and basically it seems that after you pressing, the more times you press the square button in the combo, it feels like the attack has a longer animation for wind up and recovery. So probably I'm going to get hit right now if I don't block, or if I press the square again. Oh, I was able to dodge, but if I press the square again, I would have gotten hit. Let me try to do the triple attack. You see, she does like a little spin, and you can get hit at any point during that animation, whenever you are shooting or recovering. Also, her dodge is pretty bad, so you cannot dodge a lot of things. You see, I got hit there with a punch, even when I was trying to dodge. With any other character, with Cloud or Tifa, you could probably dodge that attack, but with Aerith, no. You have to be. I think it's better just to block than dodge with Aerith in her basic form. Yeah, her dodge is not great. Now, speaking of her dodge, we're going to see the best ability that I think they gave Aerith in Rebirth. This is Radiant Ward. I think you get this from the third staff you get from Aerith. You get her basic staff that has Arcane Ward. Her second staff has Chrono Aegis, and her third staff has this one, Radiant Ward, which I think is the best ability for Aerith in Rebirth. So this is Conjure a ward that grants invincibility while casting spells, strengthens Aerith basic attacks. One thing that description doesn't say is that her dodge becomes way better. Basically, it's one of the few dodges that has actual invincibility or iframes. So let's activate that. Okay, we have this circle, which is the ward. Now within the ward, her basic attacks becomes way better and her dodge becomes way better. But we still have the problem about the wind up. She has a lot of wind up in her basic attacks and recovery. So let's try to dodge. You see how she basically has like a little teleport or step. That it's an incredibly dodge. So oh, you see that? But I was not even planning to dodge that, and I was able to dodge it in the nick of time with her incredible dodge in the ward. Obviously, this is limited to the ward. Now her basic attacks also gets improved, it becomes these lasers, but still has the problem that has a lot of wind up. So, quick tips with Aerith. all her attacks had a lot of wind up and recovery. I'm not going to stop repeating that because I see a lot of people getting hit because they keep mashing the square button trying to do as much attacks as possible with Aerith, and you should not be doing that. You should try to press it a couple of times, 2-3 times, but the moment you see the enemy is going to attack you, you should change to blocking if you don't have Radiant Ward, or trying to dodge whenever you are in Radiant Ward. So those are the two basic things with Aerith. Don't commit too much with the basic attacks. You are not going to get too much reward trying to finish your combo. And second, if you are not in the Radiant Ward, whenever you are here outside, it's better to block. This dodge, you're basically not dodging anything. You see, with other characters you could probably dodge that, not with Aerith. So if you're not on the ward, try to block. And again, whenever you're in the ward, her dodge is incredibly good, but still her attacks had a lot of wind up and recovery. So those, I think, are the two most important things that I can say about Aerith. After that, yeah, pretty much if you're able to block and or dodge, you will be good with Aerith. A lot of people take a lot of damage because they are committing to trying to finish their combos or dodging without the ward, which is not good. But yeah, hopefully that helps to make combat with Aerith a lot easier.